everyone! So this time we are going to give you a tutorial of what's probably the most dynamic and energetic Cordillera dance routine, particularly originating from the province of Kalinga. And we call this the Challichog. But before we move on with the tutorial, we would like to give you a brief background of this beautiful and dynamic dance routine.
The Challichog is a stomping dance that originated in the Kalinga province of the Philippines. The dance is performed during a ritual ceremony after the construction of a rice terrace or paddies to prevent soil erosion and to pray for an abundant harvest. The dance involves men and women stomping their feet in the rice paddies. The unified foot stomping symbolizes reinforcing a path between tribes and a road to peace. Just as any other Cordillera dance, this dance originated with the accompaniment of bamboo or wooden sticks. Then with the emergence of the rhythmic gongs or gongsa, this dance was later accompanied by not only bamboo sticks but also gongs.
So I am not going to sugarcoat it because I am telling you now that this dance routine is difficult. However, once you master the steps, it will be one of the most enjoyable and energetic Cordillera dance routine that you will be doing. For sure, it will make you look and feel 10 years younger than your age. Alright? And also, it will help you lose a lot of calories if you start doing this at least 10 to 15 minutes every day. This is a dance routine that I know for sure will level up any Cordillera dance choreography or performance. So please, as early as now, start learning it, start losing those calories, pounds, and start looking and feeling 10 years or more than 10 years younger than your age. This dance routine is primarily done by the ladies because the men will be playing the gongs. And some of the men will also be doing their own thing by dancing, imitating the flying eagle. Okay, so that is for the men. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the steps for the ladies for now. This dance routine, by the way, also requires a lot of foot stomping. Alright, stomping in a good way, because as it was explained before, our ancestors were doing this dance to stabilize the soil to prevent erosion. And so if you're not doing it the right way, you're not helping. You will cause more erosion, right? So let's try to do the very basic. First, I am going to teach you the very basic of this dance, the easiest way to learn. And then we will then advance to the more difficult part. So I'm going to give you a demonstration of the introduction or the entrance or the transition step before we move ahead with the key steps of the Challichog dances. So as I have been demonstrating from my prior tutorials, there is going to be an introduction or the entrance step or the transition step. For example, when you have to transition from one performance to the next. Like, you know, there's a pie dance and then you are going to transition to the next, to the Challichog dance. This is going to be their transition. I'm going to focus first on the foot steps. So you are basically just kicking to the back with your right foot, okay? As you kick with your right foot to the back, the left foot will also do its own thing to coordinate with the right foot. The left leg will do a twisting motion like this with the left foot and the left toes directed towards the right. Okay, so as you can see, as I move, kick my right foot to the back, my left leg will twist with the left foot directed towards the right side, diagonal, okay? And then as I move my right foot back to its base, the left leg is going to twist, and so the left toes will then be directed towards the left diagonal, okay? So it's like this. So as you can see, as I am kicking towards the back with my right foot, bending my right knee, my left foot is twisting from right to left, okay? So why do we have to do this? We are not just going to keep our leg steady, left leg steady or straight, because if that happens, we are going to end up with stiff leg after the performance. And this coordination of the right foot, left foot will enable your waist or your hips to do its natural swaying movement, okay? Like this. All right, so as for the arm movements and arm position, it's going to be flapping your wings. It's like imitating the wings of an eagle. Okay, so first, the hands are facing inward like this. And you are then going to move it to the side and then up, bring it up. Okay, so once both arms are up, you are then going to flip your hands and then your hands are going to be facing outward. outward direction, like this. And then inward again, and then outward. Try to do both arm movements and the footsteps at the same time. So 1. Alright, we will proceed with the 2 key steps of the Challichog dance. And we call this single, and then the next one is going to be double. But before I proceed, I would like to remind you of one very important thing that you have to do every time you have to do a Cordillera dance that involves jumping. And this is bending both knees. Bending both knees is very, very important because it will help maintain your stability and coordination throughout dancing. Bending your knees is also very important because this will help maintain your body alignment, and it will help distribute the energy or the forces throughout your legs and therefore preventing injury. It will also help increase range of motion. It is also a shock absorber so that it will help absorb the shock when you are jumping, when you bend your knees. Also, it will increase the flexibility of your knees and your legs. So the first step is going to be the single Challichog dance step. Single because it's primarily just the right foot or the right leg that is doing most of the action here. Okay, so before you do that, you are going to jump forward or to the side or whichever, depending on your preferred choreography. But for me, for this time, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to jump forward. I'm going to turn to the left side so that you will see how the movement of my feet when I have to do this dance step. Okay, so it's going to be count of 4s. You have to jump with both feet. Jump forward, and then start bending your right foot, and then as you put your right foot back down, you are going to stomp and then jump with both feet. Okay, so that's only 2 counts, right? 1, 2. To make count of 4, you are going to do it twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm going to turn towards the back so that you can see how it looks like on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then to the right side. 2, 3, 4. As for the arm position of the first step of the Challichog dance, it's going to be arms extended towards the side, preferably shoulder level or above the shoulder level, just as any other Cordillera dance step. And then you are going to do a thumbs up with your fingers, okay, or okay sign. And then you are going to do this. It's like a windmill, alternately moving up and down. All right, so we are going to try to combine the arm movements, arm position with the footsteps at the same time. This is the reason why I call it a difficult step, because the coordination is difficult. Once you do both arms and foot at the same time, it's going to be a little difficult, all right? But as I said, practice will make it perfect. So moving ahead with the second step of the Challichog dance, and this is the double step. Double step because the right leg, right foot, and the left leg and the left foot are going to do the actions, but they will alternate. So it will basically do the stomping, the bending, and the stomping. However, at this time, the left leg will then participate alternately with the right leg. The good thing is that the left leg is only going to do it once, while the right leg will do it twice. Because at the 4th count, you are then going to jump with both feet, land on your both feet on the ground. For demonstration purposes, I am going to do it slowly for you, but preferably this has to be a fast dance routine to go with the rhythm of the gongs. And because I have to do it slowly, I may not be doing it the right way, but I have to tell you that as you get used to it, you are going to get faster and faster doing it, and then you will be able to do it the right way, just as I did when I first learned how to do this dance routine. All right, so I am going to turn to the side so you can see the movement of both my legs and my feet. All right, so again, we are going to do a jumping movement towards the front with both feet. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, both feet. So that's count 4. Now I'm going to turn to the back so you can see it from the back. So 1, 2, 3, jump. All right. 1, 2. Okay, so that's slow motion, okay? So it doesn't involve any jumping just yet. But once you get used to it, it has to, and it goes with the rhythm, you have to do a little bit of jumping with both feet. All right, so this is something that you have to get used first. You have to learn the basic first, stomping both feet together and landing with both feet, okay? And then as you get faster and faster, get used to it, you will involve trying to incorporate some jumping. All right, like this. One, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The arm position is going to be the same thing as the single Challichog dance step. Arms extended to the side and with a thumbs up sign and the windmill. All right, or you can also move your arms, both arms up and down. All right, so for me, since this is a double step, I would prefer both arms up and down. All right, so we are going to try to combine the footsteps and the arm position and arm movements at the same time. Again, this is going to be very difficult, but I would like you to practice one thing. It's like you are doing a jumping jack, all right? Before you combine the foot stomping of the Challichog dance with the arm movements. This is a routine that you have to learn first in order to improve your coordination, okay? As I said, this is for the beginner step. It's not really doing the actual or the authentic Challichog dance of Labuag and Kalinga. But for demonstration purposes and as you learn the coordination, this is what you are going to do first. Okay, so I'm going to turn back so you can see how I do it from the back. Okay, so you are going to practice this, okay? So as you bend your right foot to the back, you are going to raise both arms up. And then as you bring your right foot down, you are then going to bring your arms down. And this time it's going to be the left leg bent with the left foot going back. So this time as you raise your left foot, you are then also going to raise your arms. And then as you bring it down, you are going to bring it down, all right? And now the right foot again, up and then down. As you land on both your feet, the last part, when you are doing both jumping with your feet, you are then, that's the time that both arms are also going to go down, okay? So let's try to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, try to do this. Try to do this routine at least 5-10 minutes every day. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, my foot are not doing the stomping of the Challichog dance, okay? Because this is only for demonstration purposes, for the sake that you will learn and grasp the idea of the arms coordination and the foot coordination. All right, but if I have to do the real thing, it's gonna be like this. Okay, let me take a deep breath. Jump. So moving ahead with the third step, it's going to be the combination. Actually, the Challichog dance is a combination. The purpose of me breaking it down to the single and the double is for you to grasp the first step, which is the single first, before you do the double step, and then before you do the combination. But in general, when you do the Challichog dance performance, you are going to then combine the single and the double steps, all right? So it's going to be total of count 8 counts, because the 4 counts for the single and then another 4 counts for the double. So it's gonna look like this. I'm just doing the footsteps for now for demonstration purposes, and then I'm going to combine the arm position movements with the footsteps. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there you go. So if you have to go with the rhythm of the gongs, it's going to look like this. All right, so we are going to do the arm movements combination, okay? Okay, it's gonna make it harder and more difficult, all right? So if you have to do this again, at least 10 minutes every day, it's going to make it easier for you to do this routine, all right? And for sure, you are going to shed a lot of pounds. Jump. There we go, that's a combination. This time I am going to try to combine the footsteps with the gong rhythm. The tutorial of the Challichog dance step of the Cordillera, particularly the Kalinga province. Thank you so much on behalf of the Cordillera Cultural Ensemble for watching these videos, and please stand by for more tutorial videos in the future. All right. Please know that I may not have been doing it the right way, but I really try to do it as close as much as possible to the authentic Kalinga dance of the Challichog dance, that of the Lubuagan Kalinga. All right. I would really appreciate it if you post a video tutorial of the right way to do it. All right, so thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you for supporting and promoting our dynamic Igorot culture.